Howdy YouTubers, this is Steven and I'm back with another photo analysis. This time I'll be analyzing the promotional photo from Jolin Tsai's and Namie Amuro song, I'm Not Yours. Alright, so when I first look at this photo, I noticed that there's a lot going on in this photo. A lot of people in this photo, you know. But of course, you know that the two stars are Jolin Tsai and Namie Amuro, of course. But still, there's a lot of folks in this photo. So, okay, you got Jolin Tsai there. And she has her hands on her hips. Looks like both hands on her hips. You can see her fingers on the left side, 4 of her fingers. On the other side, it looks like her hand is lost in the garment that she's wearing. And also, Jolin Tsai, she's showing a lot of leg. She's working her legs in the photo. I think that probably she should have had a longer dress, or a longer, yeah, I guess a dress or a robe. I'm not sure what they call that. I'm going to say it's a dress. But yeah, probably should have it should have been longer. But I noticed that, you know, the light has caught Jolin Tsai's face very well, and she's straight on too. And I do like the outfit that she's wearing, although it, for some reason, it does make her look a little short to me. I don't know why. And of course, we have Namie in the photo too. And you know, the way that Namie's face looks and her body language, she's giving you like that bitch please look, you know that look that women give sometimes. You know, they give the women the bitch please look, and then they give the dudes the mofo please look. Like, you know, and I think Namie, she giving that look. You know, she looked a little pissed off for some reason. Maybe the photographer was, or, you know, the art director or the photographer was being critical of her. Maybe that's the look that she was just going for. But nevertheless, she is working the pissed off look, it looks like. And, you know, she has her hands on her hips, at least one of them. And I like the outfit that she's wearing. I just wish I could have seen more of her legs. And oddly enough, Namie does look taller than Jolin, even though she is at a different angle than Jolin. Well, not different angle, but I think Jolin is wearing platform shoes with a very, you know, shoes with a very thick sole, or very thick soles. Nevertheless, Namie looks taller, and I think it's because of the way her body is just shaped, as well as she's probably just working her body better. And I like the outfit that she's wearing too. You know, it's black and red, and I think that's a nice combination of colors. While Jolin Tsai's outfit is red and white, which is an okay combination. As well, Namie has caught the light very well in her face. Unfortunately, I don't really this isn't my favorite facial expression from Namie. But I can appreciate the facial expression, although I don't know what it quite has to do with, well, I guess it does. Now that I think about it, yeah, it does. I'm not your girl, so there, you know, perhaps she is playing into the theme of I'm not your girl, you know, with this promotional photo. Like, the way she looked, like, mother, please, you know, you better go on with that ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't having it. While Jolin Tsai is giving us more of a, I guess maybe she is saying, like, I'm just so happy without you. Perhaps. You know. You know, she's like, you're not going to take my happiness from me. I'll be happy without you. But, you know, I think that Namie did interpret the theme better than Jolin Tsai. But to be fair, this is just a promotional photo. This photo was not used as, like, the cover of a single, or the cover of the single I'm Not Yours. But nevertheless, this photo is, again, it's a promotional photo. It was used to promote the single, but it wasn't actually attached to the single in a physical format, I don't think. But however, this photo does show up at the very end of the music video. If you notice, this is pretty much the same photo. And the way that they did it in the music video was this: they showed this photo and they showed a door closing. So it kind of made it look like, okay, it is a video shot versus a still shot, you know. But like I said, there's a lot of activity in this photo, and you know, I like the touch of, you know, I don't know what those things are called, but they're like the crystal clear teardrop looking things attached to strings. You know, I like that. You know, some of the people in the photo are giving good looks. A couple, I don't know what's going on with them. But overall, this photo is about Jolin Tsai and Namie Amuro. And ultimately, they're the ones that are going to be selling this photo. You know. As well, I noticed that there's flowers on the floor. That's interesting. You know, this photo actually reminds me of a photo shoot that I've seen like a while back. You know, this photo is very reminiscent of a photo shoot that I've seen, you know, a long time ago. You know, I'm not saying that they plagiarized, like, you know, Jolin Tsai and Namie's people plagiarized the photo shoot, but I'm just saying it's just, you know, it reminds me of it. It's reminiscent of it, which isn't an issue. I'm just saying. You know, the question I have for you guys is, who do you think is the stronger person, or the stronger, you know, who do you think is serving it the best in this photo? You know, who's the stronger person or the stronger body in this photo? Do you think it's Jolin Tsai, or do you think it's Namie Amuro? And that's a tough choice, you know. Because on one hand, I think that Jolin Tsai does get the center of the photo, which is a great help to be the strongest, like the stronger entity in a photo. It's good to have the center because people often look to the center. On the other hand, I do like Namie's body pose and position. You know, it's simple, but it works really well. And while her facial expression isn't my most favorite, I do think it plays into the theme, I'm Not Yours, very well. So I do think that Namie interpreted the theme better. I do think that Jolin Tsai might have caught the light a little better than Namie. Jolin Tsai is face forward, while Namie is kind of giving us like a 3/4 profile. So it's a tough choice for me, you know, because I think both of them are serving it in their own way. However, I think that Namie did it better. And the reason that I think Namie did it better is because of her facial expression and her body positioning. You know, I do admit I do have my bias. You know, I am more of a Namie Amuro fan than a Jolin Tsai fan. However, I do like them both, and I, you know, will be fair in my judgment of them. You know, I won't have, like, basically, to put it simply, or to put it in simple terms, I will not have any bias when judging Jolin Tsai and Namie Amuro. And may the best Asian pop diva win. And I think in this case, Namie was the better of the two. However, Jolin Tsai does look nice in the photo. And I do notice that some women are kind of doing more of what Jolin Tsai is doing, and then some women in the photo are kind of doing what Namie is doing in the photo. You know? That's interesting. That is interesting. Overall, I do think that I like Namie's outfit better. However, I think that Jolin Tsai has the better styled hair in the photo. And I think that she is giving us good eyes in this photo too. You can see her eyes, even though it's not a close-up. You can see her eyes really well. With Namie, you can't see her eyes as well. But overall, again, I think that Namie is serving it better in this photo. And I think that's just because, again, she's playing into the theme of the photo very well. While Jolin Tsai isn't really playing into the theme of the photo as well. She's just trying to take a good photo, you know? But overall, they both look nice. They both are doing their thing in the photo, and they're both representing in their own way. So that's my opinion. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. Your feedback and your support are extremely appreciated and extremely valued. Until the next photo analysis, adios and goodbye for now. Oh yeah, one more thing that I want to mention. This is a bit off topic. However, I think I need to mention it. I would like to see Jolin Tsai and Namie do another collaboration with each other, you know? But this time, I would like them to do a collaboration sort of on the lines of, like, I think they should do a remake of The Boy's Mind by Brandy and Monica. I think they should do a remake of that song. I know that that's kind of going backwards for them because this song, I'm Not Yours, is supposed to be about girl power, you know? And The Boy's Mind wouldn't be necessarily girl power, but it would be a really good song to do a remake of. And I think that song would be very popular as well. So yeah, I would like to see them do another collaboration again. Preferably do a cover of The Boy's Mind in English, perhaps in English, or either just mix up the languages, but I think English would be a good language to use. But again, that's all I have to say. So thanks a lot for watching. Adios and goodbye for now.